Hello, hello. Today we're going to talk about why you translate in your head and what you can do about it. I'm Shireen, I'm an English coach, and I help you to speak clearly and confidently in English. Let's get started. On Instagram, I asked you if you ever have trouble finding your words, and most of you said yes. And then I asked you why, and the overwhelming response that I received was that you translate in your head. And I know that translating in your head can result in slowing you down and I guess stressing you out quite a bit. If you also feel that way, I guess you do since you're here, know that you're not alone. It could be that you are translating in your head because you aren't familiar enough with the language, or you lack confidence and you're just always wanting to double check that you're correct. But I've got to say something in defense of your brain. The reason why you're translating is because your brain wants to help you to use language. What's the point of a language? The point of a language is to communicate, to listen and understand, and to speak and be understood. And we want to do that as easily as possible. So what our brain does is it reaches for the knowledge that it already has. You already know a language, and that language, your native language or whatever languages you know, are there as tools. It's knowledge that you have. You can't ignore what you already know, and you don't want to. So it's completely natural that your brain would do this. It's just trying to help you.
Thanks, brain.
The problem with translating is that you are effectively multitasking, and we all know that multitasking is not the best approach to doing anything. So while your brain is multitasking, you are pausing while you search for the different words so that you can speak and understand. This habit is so common, and while it might not be easy to stop completely, it is possible to reduce it. So the question of the day is, how do we reduce translating in our heads? There are 3 things that you should be focusing on if you want to reduce how much you translate in your head. The first thing that I recommend that you do is consume more English. What does it mean to consume English? It means to read, it means to listen. So you need to start finding some books that you like, some podcasts. You need to watch some TV series. And this is my best tip for helping you to stop translating so much. I want you to take whatever it is that you've consumed, whatever you've read, whatever you listened to, and I want you to let it out. I want you to put it out there so that you can connect whatever it is that you consumed to what comes out. This will really help you. Here's how you can do that. Let's say that you just read an article. I don't want you just to read that article and move on. I want you to speak about that article or write about that article. You can do it by yourself, or you can join a community and do that with other people. Obviously, that is ideal if you are speaking with other people, but there is nothing stopping you from standing in front of the mirror and telling yourself about it. You can blog about it. You can write a comment on the article with your opinion about it. But you need to take whatever it is that you consumed and then also put it out. I've noticed that there are a lot of people who spend more time noting down new vocabulary than they do speaking or writing about whatever they read or listened to. And there is value in that. But linking what you take in to what you put out can really help you to connect all 4 skills and in turn reduce your reliance on translation. This will encourage you to use any new vocabulary that you might have learned, and to also use the vocabulary that you already know, but might not feel so confident using. And that right there is a winning formula. If you are already doing this, please let me know in the comments. And if it's something that you haven't tried yet, but you're planning on trying, I would love to hear. Also, if you have any other tips that you'd like to share, Go ahead, tell me about them. The last thing that I want you to focus on, and this is essential, is communication over perfection. If you are always concerned about the mistakes that you make, if you are always double checking yourself because you want to be perfect, this will not help you. Give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance to learn, to make mistakes, and to focus on sharing your ideas and understanding other people, not being perfect. That doesn't mean that you are going to stop learning or stop making progress, not at all. In fact, when you let yourself go a bit and relax, that is when you will make the most progress. If you liked this video and you want to see more learning tips, come join me and my community here and on Instagram. You can also join my mailing list. I send out useful learning tips all the time. Thanks so much, guys. See you later.